Hello, welcome to Indian Techies. Today, the discussion is about loops in C programming. Loops are iterative statements or repetitive statements. These all terminologies resembles the same concept. Now, as I told you in the control statements, the last type is loops. Why we are going to this concept? As I already told, whenever you want to repeat the same thing again and again, by writing it one time, execute it many times, whether with the same data or with the modified data. Data means it may be value or a text, whatever it may be. Then you go for a concept called as loops or repetitive or iterative statements. Here, loops are categorized into two types. First one is entry controlled statement. Second one is exit controlled statements. Under entry control, we will be having while comma for loop. Under exit control, we will be having do while loop. Right? So, what do you mean by entry control? What do you mean by exit control? As a techie, you might be knowing some people, whenever you try to purchase something, software. Some softwares will be like, you have to purchase it to use it. Definitely a payment should be done. Then as it is called as a licensed software, a payment has to be done. If you want to use that software, compulsorily payment has to be done. Once you pay, then only you can access that software. Means before entering into usage, at the entry only you are paying. The condition is payment. Some softwares will be another method. That is, first of all, they will give a free trial version of few days. You have to use it. Then if you are satisfied, then if you want to proceed, then you can purchase that one. That is exit control. Okay. Now, under entry control, it is considered as an example one is a licensed software. First purchase, then use. Under exit control, first use, then if you would like to continue later, then you have to purchase. So at the exit. So here also we are having two types of repetition statements or loops, entry and exit. Here controlling is nothing but condition. Based upon the condition, we are controlling how many times the loop has to be repeated. Whether if you check the condition at the starting of the block, it is entry. If you check the condition at the end of the block, it is called as exit control. So, in today's session, we will see what do you mean by while loop, what is its syntax, and an example program using a while loop. Coming to the first one, while. So, what is the general syntax of while in C program? How do you write it? Inside the main or inside the function or inside any block, how do you write it? While you write some condition. Open while block, inside while some statements, close this while block. Now, how this is executed? This comes under entry control. That's why, first of all, whenever the compiler starts executing this while block, first it checks this condition. Means, before entering into the while only, at the entry only, it is checking the condition. Suppose if this condition is true, compiler enters into this while block, executes all the lines. Once you reach to the end of this while block, again compiler jumps back to the condition. Again it will check the condition. Again if this condition is true, again it will go inside and execute all the lines. Once you reach to the end of the block, again it will jump to the condition. Again it will check. If the condition is true, again it will go execute, jump back to condition. If it is true, execute. So this will be repeated until this condition becomes false. Here, many people will have some doubt. That is, initially the condition has become true for many times. Once it is true means every time it will be true only now. Now, based upon the logic that you write here inside the while block, this condition result changes. At particular situation, this condition has to become false. Then whenever this condition becomes false, compiler will not go inside. It just comes out of the while loop and continue with the remaining lines of the program. Means the inside block of while will be executed until this condition becomes true only. Next, you also has to return. You means a programmer has to write the condition in such a way that at particular repetition the condition should definitely become false. Then there may be a situation like you will be thinking, suppose what happens if the condition does not become false? That is, you have written a condition which becomes always true only, it never becomes false. Then this while loop will execute infinite number of times. It will never stop its execution. So program executes in the infinite way. So definitely you have to write a condition in such a way that at some point of time, as per your requirement, this condition should become false. Hope you are clear, right? Now we will see an example program using while loop. So the example program on while is just to print the values from 1 to 10. Before loops, if you don't know the concept of loops, suppose for few minutes, forget the concept of loops. There is no concept of loops. If you want to print 10 integers on the screen, definitely you need 10 integer variables. Int a comma, b comma, c comma, or some names, you need 10 variables. You have to print all those means you have to write in a single printf 10 times %d. For 10 variables it's fine. But if you want to print 100 values or 1000 values, so the size of the program reduces, increases a lot, right? For that purpose, let us see the program. As usual, hash include stdio.h. Next, void main int I want to print the values from 1 to 10. So what is the starting value? 1. I am initializing I is equal to 1. Now, my printing should continuously repeat until where? Which value? Till 10. So, the condition would be like, while already you have fixed the starting point. Now, what you have to fix? You have to fix the ending point. My printing should continue until my value is less than or equal to 10. Okay? Means it should be printed if it is less than 10, or it should be printed if it is equal to 10 also. So, inside this, printf %d, comma, I, close while. But before closing while, we need to add one more thing. What is that one more thing? Every time the value should be incremented and printed. Same value, it should not be printed. So, before closing this, add one more statement called as I++. So, what happens? First, what is I value? 1. Now, check. 1 less than or equal to 10? Yes, it's less than 10. So, go inside printf %d 1. Next, what is the value of I now? It's still 1. I++. What do you mean by plus plus? Plus 1. Increment the value by 1. So, I becomes 2. So, again it jumps back to the condition. Now, what is I value? 2. 2 less than or equal to 10? Yes. Again it goes inside printf 2. I++. 2 plus plus becomes 3. Again it goes back. 3 less than 10? Yes. Go inside and print 3. 4. Like that, it will print till 10. After printing 10, 10 plus plus, it becomes 11. Then again it goes back. 11 less than 10? No. 11 equal to 10? No. So this condition is false. It comes out of the while statement. Nothing to do now. So I am closing the program. So this is how you have to write a while program using while, printing values from 1 to 10. Suppose if you want to print 100 values from 1 to 100, just to change this 10 as 100. This loop will be repeated for 100 times. No need to add 90% LD to your program. Right? So this is how while executes. In my next class, we will be seeing about do while programming, that is entry control programming syntax with an example. Thank you for watching Indian Techies. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you.